So, how was this Durban thing? What's going on with this Durban thing? Because people have been coming here, and we've been bringing them and so forth. And I know the weather wasn't perfect as should have been, but overall, how was Durban?
It is definitely it's a tropical place. It kind of reminds me a lot of like I guess a mixture of Florida and California in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
I really love the weather here, and I love the scenery. We went to a village, I think it was yesterday, and just to drive up there, it was
it's beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was just like
this province is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I was just like looking at all of this, like this land and all of the trees and all of it. I'm just like, man, this is like people you wouldn't understand. Like I'd be telling my cousins and brothers, like y'all got to come here, man. Like it's just so beautiful. It's just like you can't. It's hard to like put that in words when you try to tell people like how nice it is, but it's just like, hey, this is our second time, so.
So now you came the last time, you went back and you told people about your trip. Like, did it register with them, like as far as how the trip was?
Them, and I'm hoping they see this. A couple of my cousins who are planning to try to come here. I think either next year or either this year or next year. So, and I've been sending them pictures since I've been here. Like y'all, hey, y'all need to come out here.
Yeah.
So, and I, obviously hooked them up with you guys, and I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta book it with them, and yeah, you're gonna really enjoy it. I mean, it's just that feeling. Like I think I said it last time. It's like when you hear and you don't feel like that you're a foreigner, in a sense, because everybody looks like you. And,
yeah.
You get to just blend in a sense and experience how Africa's supposed to be. So,
yeah. So now, you guys are going to leave. I think you guys are leaving tomorrow, correct?
We are. Yeah.
But you're leaving with something. You're leaving with a couple things. One of the things that I'm going to point at is this book here, y'all. They've taken a lot of pictures, and they were fortunate enough to get it all leather bound and on canvas. And these are just some of the pictures that they took. But go ahead and flip through, Tasha.
Thank you.
What I like about it is the simple fact that you guys are not going to get a chance to get the sense of it, but they came as a family, and for every picture that was here, and that's why I asked that question, were y'all all together when they took the pictures? I mean, this is something that will probably stick around in the family for a little while, Hey, where's Dad's pictures from South Africa?
Yeah, that's the thing you forgot to tell him, that these pictures were taken by Mr. Beckley himself. He took the picture of this female lion licking her lips.
Yeah.
And of this buffalo. You guys can't see as well as I can see, but look at this leopard. Look at that.
So it's pretty interesting because, like I said, I like the fact that they had the printing services on site.
Right. That was the biggest thing for me. See this?
So they had the printing services on site.
Yeah.
They didn't charge you an arm and a leg.
Right.
And they gave you extra.
And they gave us extra. Yeah. I mean, that what kind of sold it, because I went there and we went to the gift shop, and I just kind of noticed. I was looking upstairs. I'm like, I saw some people up there. I'm like, what are they doing up there? Yeah. And I talked to the lady that was there. She's like, oh yeah, you can print some of your pictures there. And then she had some samples downstairs. So I was like, oh really? And for me, I take a while before I even think about picking my pictures and printing them and things like that. And for her to actually, like, once I got them done the way I wanted to, because I take a while before I just even decide on what I want to get. She took care of it. Like the lady that was there, she took care of all of the prints. She had them printed well on there, and it was just like, yeah, this is worth it. It's definitely worth it to get something like that. Because now it's just like I don't have to wait till I get back home and download them on my computer and then try to sift through all of those pictures and try to see. It's like I get my work right there printed, and it's something I can show people that I did. So
I want to finish showing the pictures.
Wait a minute. Do you want to? He has one more picture. It's on his left arm. Do you want to show the? Do you want to show the tattoo, or you don't want to? He decided, you guys, to get a tattoo while he's here, and that's a Zulu spear. That's not really called a spear, but that's what it looks like, and it's amazing. I'm almost inspired myself to get. No, for real, I'm almost inspired myself to get a tattoo. I'm so close. I swear, I'm close. I'm gonna get something. Tasha said I can get a kitten. So I'm gonna get a kitten, a little one. maybe put it somewhere where nobody can see it, on my neck or something. I'm be competing with Lil Wayne. I promise you.
Oh my word!
I'm gonna get a kitten.
So silly.
Okay, but check this out, guys. He's not the only one who took the plunge. Are you interested in?
Sure.
You sure? Okay. I know these are personal decisions that people are making on their own.
Beautiful.
I had this appointment booked before I came.
Oh yeah.
I knew I was gonna get one.
I heard.
Yes.
So
She had plans when she got
there is that. So people are.
There's one more over there.
He didn't get a tattoo.
Yes,
Did
he
he?
did.
Oh yeah, he did get a tattoo. What is that anyway?
It's a vine with eucalyptus leaves on it.
It goes all the way up his arm. Okay. I did not know that.
That's the 3 hours right there.
Yeah.
So
He said, yeah.
overall, I think they had a really good experience, and obviously we're bringing a lot of people over there having great experiences. This is the festive season here in South Africa, so it lasts about a month, and I think during this time we've had 50, 60 people here, and trying to provide these experiences, something new that we generally don't do, and exposing people to South Africa properly. And when I say properly, it's basically what they were saying. Hey, everything is in order. When you get here, you just gotta get off the plane, keep your passport close by, and I'm going to not out anybody, but we survived the passport scare. We took care of it. I'm so happy. You have no idea. So okay, but is there anything else you want to add to this trip? Which way am I going? Okay.
Everything that I had.
I want to show these pictures.
We will. We'll get to it. Is there anything that you want to add?
Oh my God, I don't want to go home. Like, again, here I am. I don't want to go home. We were here for much longer. Those 3 weeks was amazing. That was the perfect time frame. At this time, I did not feel like I rushed through. And surprisingly, you said we did some new things. We did completely new things. This was not the same experience than last time. Like, we did new, completely things, and it's just hard. It's hard to go back home.
Yeah, stomach with the foods that we're gonna get back home is just not gonna be the same. I already know that. Like, I just know that getting back to eating processed foods and all that is just.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'm like, but
Yeah, Tasha's cousin, niece, said the same thing. She just left.
yeah.
And she's at home having fun with herself. Let's just say that. Is that about right?
She's at home having a lot of fun. She's only been back a couple days, and she's like, Auntie, my stomach is so tore up. I think it's because I ate fresh food for so many weeks, and now here I am.
I think it's too much chicken licking. That's just me.
I mean, she did have quite a bit of chicken licking, but it is her favorite when she comes to visit. But yeah, you do have to make that adjustment. I mean, we've had the same problem, so we understand that if you eat good food, and by good food we don't mean just by the way it tastes, but even the way that it's prepared and those types of things, that your system is like, thank you, and then you go back home and you eat other stuff and your system's like, well, damn you. So hopefully you guys will be okay. Paris is surviving. She'll be fine as well.
Excellent. So you said you wanted to show the rest of the pictures.
Thank you. So Kaylin was mentioning all the babies. Look at this zebra with her baby. What is that? A springbok? A kudu?
Yep.
A pala? I can't remember.
Impala, yeah.
I'm like, it's one of those animals. Now you gotta look closely. I'm gonna point it out. There.
And keep in
There's the baby.
mind that he actually, they was out on safari and they found this with the guy, and then he
I just love
That is a rare sight.
No, that's.
Yeah.
To be able to see
I'm
that.
telling you, these are one of the fact that he took these is amazing. You're not gonna be able to see this one either, but there's one baby, and over here, she's carrying another one. So I'm just excited that he was able to take these pictures, and this by far is one of my favorites, and that is this I don't even know what kind of bird that is. Look at that. See, you learned something. Did you know that's what it was?
Yeah.
You did. Are you a bird watcher too?
I know certain birds that I want to take pictures of, and I know that's.
So you got this bird that you want to take a picture of. Like,
Yeah.
what are the chances of that?
That, you know what? And the thing about it was the only one there. From what the guy was telling us, she was like, yeah, it's just one kingfisher that's just flying around. And to be able to capture that, because when we were here last time, I think I saw 2 of them, but it was at a different spot. But to capture that one, and then the fact that it's a blue one, it's just like, yeah, that was.
So now you just made me want this picture. You literally made me say, now I want to blow this picture up and put it in my house because it's such a rare bird that you get to see. Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to.
Well, I got the last question. Now, you guys came here and for the holidays, and y'all guys booked some time ago.
Right.
And about a year ago.
Over a year ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember, I started as soon as I left.
Yeah. She will not physically leave. but let me ask you this. So now that you came here during this time of year, there was a lot of people here, wasn't it?
Most of the malls were packed. Joburg was packed for a minute until everybody started going on vacation, and then we got to Cape Town, and there was just so many people there. It was just like, it's amazing that like all of these people come to this place to vacation, and it's just like it was a lot of people.
So where were we? Where were we at? You know what I mean? Where were those African Americans who have a blue passport that can access the same locations? Where were they? Did you see all of them?
No, I did not. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that there's not a lot of us that's coming out here, and it's just like you don't know what you're missing, really. Like it's.
But obviously, those other people do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vacation spot. They know what to do. They know where to go. I don't see why we don't understand that either.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. All right, guys, we really appreciate you guys watching this, and of course, them giving all of their content and information, to us, and of course, the family coming here and enjoying South Africa for the second time, and hopefully we'll see you guys here in sunny South Africa.
Hi, I'm Trevor Noah, and I'm South African. And because I'm South African, people from all over the world insist on asking me questions about South Africa. So, I decided to make an ad to answer some of those fascinating questions. Like, how cold and snowy is your Christmas? Well, Tracy, unfortunately, we can't afford snow. Nah, I'm just playing. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means when it's freezing in Connecticut, it's fantastic in Cape Town. Klaus sent me this one. Can you play golf in South Africa? Well, Klaus, we actually have some of the finest golf courses in the world, but judging by your 37 handicap, can you play golf? How many stars are your 5-star hotels? Brian wants to know, can I meet the lions? Well, I don't know if you want to meet them, but you can see them on safari. And get this, it's not just lions, Brian. We've got everything. There's elephants, there's rhinos, there's giraffes, there's buffaloes, there's leopards. Come on, man, expand your horizons. Ostriches. Is South Africa fun? Is it fun? Are you even watching this commercial, Michelle? Paragliding, bungee jumping, surfing, river rafting, shark cage diving, hot air balloons, hiking, cycling, wine tasting, whatever this guy's doing. Does that not look like fun to you, Michelle? Does that not look like fun? So, now that I've shown you South Africa, my only question is, when are you coming to experience it for yourself?
Do yourself a favor. Come to South Africa. Come to the Kruger and enjoy what is meant for you to enjoy. Look at this environment. Can't you see yourself enjoying yourself right here with the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism? Well, we can make it possible, and we could do this for you today. Go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and book, and you'll be part of something like this, something very special, something you can tell your friends and families that you did. And yes, this is Africa. This is the Africa that they do not want you to see but we're going to show it to you and we're going to make it available. And yes, we've been there ourselves and we feel that this is the best experience that you can actually have here in the Republic of South Africa. So come here on safari with us. And of course, visit our website, therealsouthafrica.com.
So much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.
Hi, I'm Trevor Noah, and I'm South African. And because I'm South African, people from all over the world insist on asking me questions about South Africa. So, I decided to make an ad to answer some of those fascinating questions. Like, how cold and snowy is your Christmas? Well, Tracy, unfortunately, we can't afford snow. Nah, I'm just playing. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means when it's freezing in Connecticut, it's fantastic in Cape Town. Klaus sent me this one. Can you play golf in South Africa? Well, Klaus, we actually have some of the finest golf courses in the world, but judging by your 37 handicap, can you play golf? How many stars are your 5-star hotels? Brian wants to know, can I meet the lions? Well, I don't know if you want to meet them, but you can see them on safari. And get this, it's not just lions, Brian. We've got everything. There's elephants, there's rhinos, there's giraffes, there's buffaloes, there's leopards. Come on, man, expand your horizons. Ostriches. Is South Africa fun? Is it fun? Are you even watching this commercial, Michelle? Paragliding, bungee jumping, surfing, river rafting, shark cage diving, hot air balloons, hiking, cycling, wine tasting, whatever this guy's doing. Does that not look like fun to you, Michelle? Does that not look like fun? So, now that I've shown you South Africa, my only question is, when are you coming to experience it for yourself?
Do yourself a favor. Come to South Africa. Come to the Kruger and enjoy what is meant for you to enjoy. Look at this environment. Can't you see yourself enjoying yourself right here with the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism? Well, we can make it possible, and we could do this for you today. Go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and book, and you'll be part of something like this, something very special, something you can tell your friends and families that you did. And yes, this is Africa. This is the Africa that they do not want you to see. But we're going to show it to you and we're going to make it available. And yes, we've been there ourselves and we feel that this is the best experience that you can actually have here in the Republic of South Africa. So come here on safari with us. And of course, visit our website, therealsouthafrica.com.
So much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.